Hey guys, Micah from Black Bear Custom Kydex. I have a video for you today on 6 sheaths that I just made for this custom outdoor edge. I say custom because it's got custom handle scales on it, which will soon be engraved. But this guy is a Razor Pro, 3.5 Razor Pro, something like that. I think it's a Cabela's brand, I want to say. The only place I've ever actually physically seen these on sale, or for sale rather, was in Cabela's. So whatever the affiliation is there, but I think it's a Cabela's brand. So anyway, I was recently contacted by a lady who does custom engraving and custom leather work and really impressive stuff. So I'd encourage you to go check her out. I'm going to link her website in the description box below. Her name is Melissa McMinn. McMinn Studios is her company, and she does really superior work. So she had contacted me and said that she's got a project for a client, and doing custom handle scales. Like I said, she put these scales on there, and she's going to be doing some engraving on 6 of them, 6 knives. And so she sent one of them to me and asked if I could make some sheaths for them. So we have 4 with a locking mechanism on them and 2 without it. And these are not auto deploy sheaths. So I had originally asked if that's what the client wanted. She talked to the client said no. So these are not auto deploy sheaths, which is a good thing, I think, in this instance, because I'm not sure I could actually get this to auto deploy. It doesn't have very smooth action on it, and just the thumb studs are not remotely symmetrically placed because the knife is a 2-sided piece here. We have one side with this skinning hook and the other side with an actual knife, but those opening mechanisms aren't equally, they're not symmetrical as far, or centered I should say. They're not centered. So it would have been extremely difficult, if not impossible, to do that with an auto open design. So in any event, what I've decided to do after getting about 3/4 of the way through this project, using it the same way I normally do, where I put the axis inside. Well, actually, I've got one on me. So originally I had done the sheath like so, kind of my standard setup, putting the axis inside and draw it out, and it's got the lock on it and everything. However, I kind of realized after a little bit that the shape of this kind of lends itself to having the butt in the sheath. So what I switched to was this, and I know it looks a little bit funky as far as the molding profile, but it really does work really smoothly. Super nice smooth sheath, and they're going to be carried on the right side upright anyway. So upward draw, I don't think there's going to be any issue with these. So that's one with no lock. That's the plain Jane. Here's the second plain Jane. Nice and easy. And then the locking mechanisms. So these are, the 2 without the lock are in OD green, and the other 4 are chocolate brown with OD green as the lock. And you can see I've done this very similar to my like my paramilitary 2 or other standard auto open designs, only obviously this is inverted and the lock is facing the other direction, but you can see the similarities. So again, very similar locking mechanism. I had to make it a little bit wider because the knife itself is super bulky, but it works the same way. You just kind of squeeze the 2 actual sheath layers together and assist that locking mechanism over to lock it back up. When it's locked, this is extremely strong. With this particular knife and with the level of retention I put on it, you can definitely overcome the lock, but you're not going to do it very easily, and I feel like that makes it at least secure enough that nobody's just going to rip it off your hip, or it's not going to get bumped loose. So you're not going to have any accidents with this thing. Alright, so there's one with the lock. It's in there nice and firm. It's 2. lock up nice and firm. 3. And finally, 4. So, alright guys, that's all I got for you. I am in a super hurry today, so I'm going to just cut this short now. But if you guys liked these sheaths, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like my channel, subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of the idea of maybe making some folding knife sheaths without the auto deploy function. I'm not sure how many people actually want that, but if that's something you're interested in, I might consider doing a run of like PM2s with the butt inside the sheath instead of the axis, and maybe do something like that. They'd be cheaper price because I don't have to worry about the auto open function. But I'd love to get you guys' opinion on that, see if it's worth my time. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Share this video with all your friends, and thank you for sticking around. Stick around for the next one. Tune in for the next. You know the drill. All right, guys. God bless.